There's a couple of things that I meant to show you in the last video, but I definitely wasn't prepared enough, obviously. But here they are. This is what you would use to practice watercolor painting. This peels off, and it's nice and thick. It's 9 by 12 inches. It's 140 pounds. That's the thickness, and it's very sturdy. What you would do, you would put it on a board. It can be any kind of board. My neighbors were throwing this away and I got it. You would tape it down with some masking tape. Keep it from moving. Give it a little white border. And you can paint on watercolor paper. That's how you would do that. So this would be your surface. And it doesn't need to be a nice big board like that. That once you tape it on there, it kind of makes it nice and portable. But you can use a piece of cardboard off the back of something. Use your imagination. There's all kinds of things that you could set it on to work with it. But having a nice big board is, I hope I'm in this picture somehow. So let me check on that before we continue. Also, what else was I going to show you that I forgot? Oh, this is the palettes. This is one of them that I've been using for the chimpanzee. So what you do is you peel off the old paint, and there's another one that you would use. So that's how that goes. They don't always have the little spot for your thumb, and really you don't need it. I always put mine in this plastic case because I can put it in the case and close the lid, and the paint stays nice and smooth and oily for days. I can come back out and paint again with the same paint and the same palette. And that way you're using the same colors and not trying to mix something. It's very frustrating when you first start to try and mix a color, especially blue for this guy, to make it exactly the same color as you did it the other day. So probably when you do your skies, you probably want to make them make enough paint to do the whole sky in that one time. I'm going to check on this video now and make sure that my face is in there somewhere. This is raw umber, Payne's gray, and Winsor Newton's indigo. And each one of them is mixed with titanium white. And that's what I'm going to use for his fur. was trying to record, but all of a sudden it got kind of noisy around here. But what I noticed is you can see the underneath through his whiskers there. You can see skin. So I'm going to put that in, and also his flesh is doesn't have any life to it. It needs a little pink. It needs to warm up a little bit so it looks like skin, and put a little pink in his ear there. For that, I'm using, same as I did before, using Cad Yellow Medium, using Cad Red Medium, and white, and a little dash of raw umber. But maybe I won't put so much raw umber in it this time. I don't want it to be so tan. I want it to be more of an orange or pink. Pliers come in handy for getting the tops off. And in case I didn't mention it before, I think I did, palette knife is a great tool for mixing the paint. But you can use an old plastic fork or knife, you know, for camping or picnics. You don't have to have a palette knife. And remember, when you're mixing, that red goes a long way. Just a little bit of red in anything you're using goes a long, long way. So I want this to kind of be like a glaze. I don't want to take away from what's here already. Just put this over lightly, which is hard to do because it has white in it. But I'm going to put it on, and then I'm going to take some of it off. And I think that's probably still too much on the yellow side and not enough pink. There we go, that's some more. Used a Q-tip for blending. So, did you think you looked better with brown fur? Or do you like the gray?